The musical landscape in this country is changing fast. Like the group of 7 before them, the band finds itself hitting stride and leading a movement that's laying down a definable Canadian sound. Maybe in music, like in the art scene of the 1920s, that sound has more to do with a new confidence than anything else.
The last 15 years in music in Canada has been very similar kind of thing, with a lot of Canadian bands coming to terms with the, being comfortable with writing about Canada and writing about where they come from. People aren't afraid about putting their story in their song, having it based in Winnipeg or Kingston or Toronto.
The Canadian style, if there is one, and I think there is one in music, is something that's inevitable. You can't, it's there. It's a very subtle thing. It exists, you can't change it. And I think if you're to become aware of it, it would become self-conscious and putrid.
National identity and the Canadian sound are intellectual brainers the group feels no need to weigh in on. Somehow they're able to deal with these thorny ideas naturally in their music without angsting over them, and they're comfortable with their reputation as nationalists.
It's not that hard to explain what we love about Canada, what people love about Canada. I think a lot of intellectuals, and a lot of universities, people really struggle hard to establish the Canadian identity and what it means to be Canadian, but it's all around us, it's palpable. I don't think it's anything it's not, you don't have to, there's no great hidden formula that we haven't arrived on yet. We love it, it's okay to say that you love it and that it's a great place to be and to travel in. And I don't think it has to necessarily be any heavier than that.
Even so, it's a subject the Rheostatics can't shake. They return to the landscape again and again. From both ends of the century, the group of 7 and the Rheostatics have found answers here. It may seem dated, not particularly revolutionary, but for this country, it makes good art and good sense.
Meanwhile, in the forest, in a parliament of trees, the ink will crack and dry up, but the compass will swing. We don't need mathematics and we don't need submarines to tell how far the land goes.
We don't need submarines to tell how far the land does go until it hits the shore. And mothers of the country take 2 flags and make a sail. We'll sail big dominion. This song is falling. I built my rocket in a shed, launch it from my pad, gonna launch it at the sun.
For The National, I'm Laurie Brown.